I was too busy reading up on Metamorphosis. Now, I can hear your thoughts right now. What is metamorphosis? Well, my good friend Mr. Pedia, a native of a small country called Wiki, told me this on metamorphosis. He says that metamorphosis is a biological process in which an animal physically develops after birth or hatching, involving a conspicuous and relatively abrupt change in the animal's body structure through cell growth and differentiation. Now, I can hear your thoughts. Yes. Why should we care about metamorphosis? Well, it has lots of applications to art in general, as well as being my topic I have chosen to pursue in year 13. Follow me into my humble abode as I tell you all about metamorphosis.
I chose to study metamorphosis after thinking carefully about everything I found enjoyable. I eventually came across some images of Escher's, including some of my favourite pieces by him, Depth and Metamorphose. I was immediately drawn to the ever-changing patterns, which were all connected. I then researched the biological process metamorphosis, and researched the animals which undergo this process, including salmon, frogs and butterflies. I was also drawn to the changes that these creatures undergo, from a caterpillar to a beautiful butterfly. It was then that I knew I wanted to study metamorphosis.
I see.
I could develop several ideas from this concept. Of course, even art undergoes metamorphosis. Quite often, the quickly sketched design ideas and outlines in our books are almost undistinguishable from the final pieces they become. I think I could develop any aspect of metamorphosis into a final piece of high caliber. I am not quite sure which direction to take it in yet, but I know it will be an interesting topic to create a piece on.
Oh, interesting. Let me make a note of this.
I'm greatly influenced by M.C. Escher's works, especially Metamorphose. This piece is made up of 4 different images, which, when combined, become one image, developing from the beginning image through to the final image, which is the same. I find his tessellations and other works also quite interesting as well. Another artist I've looked at is Gerald Richter. He's an artist whose work goes through a metamorphosis itself. He develops his pictures from a single image, creating a metamorphosis of an image. Other artists who are inspired by metamorphosis include Tom Phillips and Cindy Sherman. Tom Phillips looked at the concept of change and evolution in his piece A Humament, an altered book which he transformed into a completely new story by drawing, painting and collaging onto the original pages. Cindy Sherman is known for her conceptual photographs, in which she photographs herself as different people altogether through a metamorphosis process. She claims she never sees herself in her photographs, as they are not self-portraits.
Oh, tell me more. Narrate to me.
As I just stated, I was largely inspired by the artists whose work I find fascinating, as well as by nature, by which I mean the creatures that undergo the metamorphosis process. To think that this caterpillar could hide away in a cocoon for a couple of weeks and emerge a majestic butterfly is almost unbelievable to me. To look at a weak little tadpole and to know that one day it will become a frog is stunning. I believe the concept of metamorphosis is in fact what is inspiring me.
Je ne comprends pas. That means I don't understand, but in French. Thank you for joining me on my journey of discovery, and hopefully we will all have undergone a metamorphosis of knowledge.